Hello and welcome to the Girl That Went For It podcast. I'm your host, Johanna Scholz, also known as Johanna Lian on Instagram, and author of Believe in Life, How to Dance in the Rain. If you want to live your dream life and become the best version of yourself, then this podcast is for you. I hope that I can inspire and encourage you to never give up and to always believe in yourself. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, Johanna_Liana, for daily content. And now enjoy this episode. Hello and welcome back to a new episode and welcome back to my podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Today's episode is about something that really helped me, especially since I started my own business, to feel maybe more happy, successful, and proud of myself. I mean, I always do, but that really helped me. So let's dive right into it. I am a big fan of to-do lists. As you might know, I like planning my day, and since I started my own business, that is literally what I have to do. I have to plan my day, what I do on what day. Sometimes my to-do list is super long and I feel a little bit overwhelmed, and sometimes it's all these little things that are on my to-do list, and I actually changed my whole to-do list and started putting less on my to-do list and only the things that are super important. But anyway, I don't know if you have this as well, but when I work, like I could work the whole day, like on my own stuff or like on my own business, and by the end of the day I feel super exhausted, and I also wonder, what did I do today? Like, what did I actually get done? Like, I feel like I haven't achieved anything, or I feel like I could have done so much more, and that made me feel really bad and sometimes a little bit angry. And what I started doing, and what I can highly recommend to anyone, not only if you have your own business, even if you work for someone else, and there's so much we have to get done during the week, you know, like and you set to yourself, okay, after work today I'll do this and that, and I have to get this done and that done, and then maybe it's the evening and you go to bed and you're like, oh damn it, I didn't get this one done, this one thing from my to-do list done. So what I want you to do, or invite you to do, and what I can highly recommend, what I do is, instead of only creating a to-do list, also to create an achievement list by the end of the day. So what I do in the morning, I do my to-do list, or check my to-do list, what I have to do this day or what I want to get done. And also not what I have to do. I always say what I get to do, because I think I talked about this in my story before, changing the I have to mindset to I get to mindset. So I get to do this because we get to do these things, like especially when you do what you love, you get to do those things, like you, or even like with groceries, you get to do, and you get to do your groceries, is that how you say it? Because you have the money to buy groceries and you could be so thankful. Let's don't call it I have to do, let's say I get to do. So I check my to-do list and look at all the things I get to get done this day, and that's what I do in the morning. And then I do my best, I do what I can, and then in the evening, or after work, even when I decide for my own business to start working, or then also in the evening, I create an achievement list, and I list all the things that I achieved during the day. And then sometimes I look back and I'm like, wow, you achieved so much today, like you got so much done. And then I'm also really proud that I got all these things done, instead of focusing on like the few things I didn't get done that were on my to-do list. So this is a little tip for you to create an achievement list, because sometimes we are so focused on all the things, the endless to-do list. Or the thing is, a to-do list can be endless because we can always add more. Like there's always washing to do, or maybe cleaning, or maybe groceries, buying Christmas presents, or I mean, I'll probably upload this after Christmas, but you know what I mean, like there's always more that we can do. But we can't get it all done, and we don't have to. And I feel like this achievement list really helped me to stay happy and be proud of what I achieved during the day, and also just reflect on how much I got done and how proud I can be. And on my achievement list, I write every single detail on it, because all these single things add up and take time during your day. So let's do an example. Getting all emails done, or answering all emails, for example. Or, I work from home, and then sometimes the washing is ready, and then I'm like, okay, after work today, I'm going to get the washing done. And it's not like a 5-minute job. Sometimes folding the washing and putting new washing on can take a little bit longer. And then when I put this on my achievement list, I actually realized, wow, that's something I got done today and I achieved. So even though it's just the washing, I feel good about it, because I feel that I was super productive. Instead of just focusing on the few things that I didn't get done, I focus on all the things that I got done during the day. And I invite you to do an achievement list. Start doing an achievement list if you feel the same. If you feel like sometimes at night really unsettled, or you feel like, oh, I didn't get anything done, do an achievement list with all the things you got done. And if you have your own business, or if you started your own business, maybe have a side hustle, I know that sometimes it can be a little bit the opposite of motivating. It can be unmotivating because the time you put in, you don't necessarily see the outcome straight away, but I tell you, the outcome will come. So let's say I work 3 hours on creating posts for my business page. I don't get paid for those 3 hours. So that's why sometimes it feels like, oh, I wasted this time, or it doesn't feel like it, but I think you know what I mean. But then when I do my achievement list and I write down, I scheduled 3 posts today in order to get more clients, that sounds great, and I'm so happy I did that. So the time you put in now into your business will pay off. And if you do an achievement list, you can see how much you actually achieved during the day. So yeah, I hope this episode inspired you to do a list like that if you feel that way, and just to reflect on what you do during the day. And yeah. Well, that does it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in today. If you like this episode and don't want to miss any new ones, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Feel free to share it with your friends or on social media. It really means a lot to me. It will help me to create this podcast. You can find me on Instagram, Johanna_Liana. I'm always happy to connect, so flick me a message if you want. Enjoy the rest of your day, and always remember, it's a beautiful day to have a good day. It's a beautiful day to be alive.